Today we're going to program an up-down counter on the Allen Bradley RSLogix 5000 software. So to program our counter, we will start by adding a new rung to program on our counter. So we will get an internal bit to start our counting process. So we will just use this as our HMI push button 0 will control our counter. So we'll come to our toolbar, our timer counter tag, click on the up counter and add that to our program. So to program our counter, we must first make a controller tag for the counter. So we'll come to our controller tag, make sure we are in edit mode, and down at the bottom we will make our counter tag. And it must be a counter type instruction. So we will arrow up and find our counter instruction. Tag type would be a counter and click OK. And then we will click off of it to save our edits. And we'll go back to our main routine. Now we should be able to program our counter that we just made and put it into our circuit. So this will be our up counter, and then we will add a new line to do our down counter, and we will add another internal bit that comes from our HMI, and it will be HMI push button 1. So when we press HMI push button 0, our counter will count up, and then whenever we push HMI 2, our counter will count down. We will use a done counter, a down counter to count down, and we'll use our same tag as counter that we used in our up count. So when this button is pushed, we will have our accumulated value increment by 1. When this button is pressed, our increment counter will go down by 1. So we will download this to our PLC and check its operation. So once we have it transferred to the PLC, we should be able to actuate our HMI push button 0 and cause our counter to increase its accumulated value. Whenever we hit HMI push button 1, a value will go down. So it's important to understand that whenever we use an up-down counter, we have to have the same tag for both the up counter and the down counter. That is how you program an up-down counter on the Allen Bradley RSLogix 5000 software.